Hey, welcome back to the Back 40 Firewood channel. I'm all excited today because I get to go out and do a little wood hounding. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna have a little wood hound adventure this afternoon, late afternoon here. I'm gonna be going and looking at potential firewood from my neighbor up the road. And a little backstory on this. So a few weeks ago, one of my neighbors up the road, she reached out to me. She had a tree that had fallen down in her yard. I went up, I cleaned it up, and then the tree had actually fallen from her neighbor's property onto hers. So then after I cleaned it up, told her, no worries, didn't need to pay me anything for it. She then gave my name and number to the neighbor whose property the tree had fallen from. So then he reached out to me, and he told me I could come up there and look over and see if there's any other trees that were either down or needed to come down that, if I wanted them for firewood, I was more than welcome to come up and harvest them. So in between the time that he had talked to me and now, I actually have gone up there once because he called me back again and told me that a tree had come down in his yard, or he had pulled the tree down. That's what it was. He pulled the tree down that was kind of leaning and it was dead, rotted off the stump. But still pretty good wood. But now today I'm going up there just to take a look around and see what else there is for potential firewood to be had. So I'm kind of excited because I think there's a lot of trees that are actually down, and I think there's some other trees that need to come down. So we're getting things ready to go. I've got the tractor warming up. I'm gonna load up the saws just in case we do have to do any cutting today. You never know, you gotta be prepared. So the other interesting thing with this is when I went up there to get the tree that he had pulled down, as I was leaving, I had my pallet forks full of just sections of the tree that I just buzzed up quick. I was hauling them down the road. And as I was coming back down to my place, another neighbor of mine, he was out on a walk and he stopped and talked to me and then told me about some trees that he had come down. So that's why I think it's kind of cool how, that karma comes back around at you. You do one act of kindness for someone, and, if you just keep your eyes and your mind open, and stay positive, good things will happen. And here's a perfect example. I go and I help one neighbor out. Now I end up having another neighbor reach out to me with potential to get firewood from his property. And then while doing that, another neighbor offers me an opportunity to get some firewood. But yeah, let's go check this out. Let's get the wood hounding underway. So we've got this dead oak right here that's uprooted. You can see up there. Follow them up to the root ball up there. This one wouldn't be too bad to clean up. There's another dead one right there. Needs to come down. So here's one that I've noticed right off the bat driving in here. There's a nice little trail for me to drive to and through, and right off this there's one there, but I think that's too far gone. But there's this one here. There's this standing dead and one right next to it. And there's another standing dead oak. There's another one It's a little smaller. And then on the ground, right here, is one that's down with the bark still on it. So I don't think he's too rotted out. So there's that one on the ground. Then over here, this one is down. So there's another oak that is off the ground anyway, and then there's a little one behind him right there. But this one's all the way down, and it looks like that one. Then there is another oak that came down, and another one, and there's a dead one right there that's not too big that could probably come down. And here's another. Again, the bark is still on this one, so I'm thinking it might have just came down, blown down recently, like within the last few months. But anyway, so we got another good oak right there. Another one right there. Down on the ground. There's a piece of a top right there. So there's two right here that are pretty big ones that are dead. That one would lay down right out in that opening just fine. This way, oh, there's another standing dead. Little oak tree right there. So there's three standing right here. Here's another one that's down. This one the bark is all off of. So it looks like that might be a little older. But then if I look over here, there's another one next to it that's down. And then there's a standing dead little snag. And I see another one right back there. Otherwise, on the ground over here, that's all that's on the ground over here. There's two more dead ones right there. Both pretty free and clear of obstructions as far as taking them down. All right, a little further down this trail, you can see back here, there's one down, some other scraggly stuff, but the trail is blocked by another big dead oak that's down. And then further back there, there was two more I counted that were smaller, that were also dead. All right, one more, another oak. It just doesn't end. There's another one over there on the ground. There's another one right here. And then there's one right there that's hung up, would need to be pulled down. But then there's another one right there, already down. This is just unbelievable. And so far, everything that's down or that needs to come down is all oak. Whew. Yeah, this is just awesome. I'm afraid to just keep looking because I'm afraid of how much more I'll find. All right, so back on that trail, there was another trail that had that tree down across it. So I think maybe what I'll do is go back there. Oh, I just found another one. Let me show you guys this one. That guy right there is dead. and he's got a pretty good lean and a pretty clean opening to drop him in. So here's another standing dead little oak, maybe 10 to 12 inch diameter, and right next to it another one. And they're right here on the trail. And then on the other side of this trail, here's another one. And then I'm just gonna go look back here because I think I saw something down back here. Yes, I did. Right there, snapped off, laying on the ground. Oh, firewood gold. Look at that. Oh, and the other one is broke off, laying back there behind it. That's a lot of wood right there. All right, so this one right here, I'm gonna work on this guy. All right, so we are back in my wood yard here. I figured I'd make the trip worthwhile. So there are 4 pieces and then 2 little limbwood pieces. But basically what I did is just took the 180 and made my little 16-inch split marks where I'm gonna buck the stuff up. And then every 5th one, I made a bigger mark, so then that way I can just make nice logs that fit on the forks and make for a good haul home. So there it is, an afternoon of wood hounding, and it came home with a little wood as well. So I think that'll be my plan going forward. When I go back up there, I think what I'll do is instead of bucking up the wood up there, I'll just bring it back here and process it all right here. Because then that way I can just drop these smaller logs off, and if I don't get to bucking them up right away, then I'm not spending as much time up there bucking, loading, all that fun stuff. But we'll see too what the weather does. But basically, I just talked to my neighbor right as I was leaving again, and he said, yep, all winter, whenever you have time or whenever you want to come up here, and just let me know and come on up and get cleaning this stuff up. And there was a lot, there's a lot on the ground, and there's some more to bring down. So it was, I think it's definitely going to work out good, because that wood right there is all oak that's down. And that's, I mean, that's as good as any firewood you can get. So it was a good afternoon to wood hound. Like I said, I'm pumped now. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, if what you saw potential up there. I mean, granted, it's going to be, it's going to be work to get all that stuff pulled out, hauled home here, brush it up. But like, to me, that's the whole, I guess, sense of adventure in firewood is, going out and finding stuff like that where there's down trees or there's, wood to harvest that's come down. It's, I don't know, that's what I enjoy. I like, I guess that's the one part of being a wood hound that I really enjoy, is going out there and finding the wood. And this place is just awesome. I mean, there's everywhere I was looking, there was a down tree, and it was still good. Like this stuff here, there's no punk at all. It's solid all the way through. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If it's if you think there's some potential there to do some more future wood hounding. So that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And stay tuned, because I have a feeling I'm going to be going back up there, making quite a few more trips and having some more adventures in wood hounding. Adventures of the Wood Hound. Get ready. All right, so thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.